that floor to be there. And I think I'll need more spruce. Well, actually, do I want that there or not? I guess I do. Okay, let's keep that there. Right, so the reception can be a bit lower. We can have a bit more office space up here. And we said we're gonna do that. Alright. But we're going to... what are we going to do? I think we can put the stairs from there down, except then that will give us a little bit more space down here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we want 2 sets of those. I'm not sure about this part yet, but I guess I'll just put it in anyway. No, keep that. That there. Fail. I know it makes it. I know it makes it so they can put the stairs in different configurations, but I really need to get used to the upper half, lower half thing. Depending on where you put the stairs on the upper half or lower half, it'll be, you know, right side up or upside down, which is a little confusing at times. Should I keep that? Space? That's useless space. So unfortunately we're gonna have to... Is that useless space or not? I think it is. I think it is useless. So we have doors back here, double doors. Double doors back here, and then I guess we'll have doors on either side. Should we have doors on either side? I don't know. Let's try it. Am I doing like a Bob Ross thing? Like speaking softly as I design this? I think I am. Should I do the Bob Ross thing? Anyway, let's just do that there. Oops. And I guess here we can have windows. Okay. And then here we can have the walls. I don't know what that's gonna be for, but I guess we can find some use for it later on at some point maybe, or just ignore it. Right. One, two, three, four, and then doorway. So 1, 2, 3, 4, doorway, and oops, that's the wrong one. Food. Wow. So 4, doorway, and then this. Okay, we do that with the doors. It's actually not very good to have doors that close together, because when you open doors you often don't know what's on the other side. And so if it's too close to other doors, then you kind of slam doors into other people sometimes accidentally. So it's actually not good design to have doors that close together. Maybe I'll move that across. Right, let's do that. Yeah, so then, like when you're opening a door, you're not accidentally slamming it into the other guy who's walking through the other door. Anyway, that's a minor issue. Nothing to get too concerned about. 1, 2, 3, doorway. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, doorway. And then that's a storage room there, so it doesn't need windows. Like once you put the walls in, you realize that the space isn't as big as you thought it was. There's room for like one desk, like here, and maybe a second desk here, and then that's the office. Like there's only 2 desks in the office. Which is alright, I mean that's not too bad. 2 desk office. But it's never quite as big as you think when you first plan it out. And I say that, occasionally I'll say that in my videos, like, when you're designing something, if it seems like it's a little too big, it's probably the right size. And I don't know how you guys feel about that. Maybe it's just me who keeps underestimating sizes. But it seems like every time I design something, I'll look at it and I think, oh, that's maybe a little big, and then I'll just keep going, and then it'll turn out the right size. Whereas if I design something and at first I think, oh, that's the right size, then as I keep building I'll find out that I run out of space a lot. At least that's what happens to me. Usually. That needs to line up with the lower one. It seems to stick out a bit. Let's... That's probably not what I want. Or is it? Maybe it is. Or maybe I want that. Wow. Maybe I want that. And then the upper story doesn't actually go all the way out to here. It's like a little overhang. Yeah, I think I want that instead. And in fact I want that up there as well. Because, I don't really want this column to be the feature that stands out the most, because when you do that, obviously the grey line, the grey vertical is continuous, whereas the brown horizontal is not. Whereas if you add an extra block, then all of a sudden the brown horizontal is continuous and the grey vertical is not. And so then you can choose to have one prioritized over the other just by deciding what goes in the front and what goes at the back. Alright, so the reception is good, I think. Yeah, the reception is just fine like that. Now for this stuff. And I said before the stairs are a bit awkward because of all these upside down steps. But I'll stick with it. Just because this is gonna be like this the whole way around. I don't know what to do about that now. I don't really want the... Guess no one's even gonna see that bit, so it doesn't really matter there. I guess I want the dark colored ceiling to continue. I want the dark colored ceiling to continue, but not to the edge, so only on the inside. On the outside I want the light colored walls to have priority. I don't know if that makes sense. Let me just put that in. So out here I want the double height to be a white surface, although I want the dark colored floor in here, so the dark floor will end, you know, and then the wall will go in there. That's not going to be like that. We don't need this. We need light colored. So, you know, like that. Although you're not going to see this, as it were. Let's have a window out here as well, just for the fun of it. Just cause we have space. Oops. Should I have a window there? Maybe I have the window a little higher up, like one block higher maybe. I'll decide that later. For now, let's get another shovel. Yeah, we're lagging much less without Optifine. I can't believe this. Like, Optifine is actually worse. I guess like it's new and maybe it's just not thoroughly tested with 1.3.1. I guess I can't complain too much, but it's just unexpected, you know? Unexpected. Let's have double doors here and a solid wall here, because this is like a storage room at the side and I don't really want anyone to confuse this with you know, another room. So when you walk out of here, I was gonna have the double doors here. When you walk out here, you see double doors here. You shouldn't, because that's not anything that the guest in the room should see. Like, it should be tucked away behind here because it's a storage room. Not anything that the guest in the room should be interested in. So let's just do that. Also, when you have, well, actually not here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, not here. Like, these doors won't actually count because there's an overhang there. So that's actually, well, I don't know, to be honest. Like, I've been trying to figure out the villages. I don't know if those doors will count for the village or not. I don't think they will, but who knows, right? With the way the AI works. And this is gonna be completely solid. I'm not sure why. why is this going to be completely solid? That's an office. Up here. That's a storage room. It's a really strange shape for a storage room, but let's not worry about it. Let's just pretend everything is fine and just go with it. I almost want to put another floor in the storage room, but then I don't have any way to get up to the next floor without a giant staircase taking up a lot of space. So I'm not going to do it. Right. And there's the lighting glitch there, which is really unfortunate. But nothing I can do about it. And this is gonna be solid as well. So this is me designing somewhat carelessly. It's because I said earlier, this is not really important, in my opinion, as a storage room, so it doesn't really matter.